Let's get it.
Yes, indeed. Welcome, welcome to another episode of the DJ Red Show. What episode is this?
This is episode 31.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. Stop trying it. Last week it was dirty, flirted, 30.
Okay, so this 31?
Yeah, we 31 today.
Oh, we 31. We getting grown out here. Yes, indeed. Your man DJ Reds, I'm in the building.
Your girl Mayberry is here. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, beautiful people out there. We at Sangria tonight, Charles Street, downtown Baltimore. You know what time it is. But before we get into all that, let's have us a good show. How about that?
We're gonna have an amazing show.
Yeah. You want to give us the lineup?
Oh, of course, of course, of course.
Run it down. You look beautiful today. You look beautiful every day, but today, woo, I see you, shorty. I see you.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys the rundown on how to ignore this one.
Give us the rundown. Go ahead and smile. Show that
So we
pretty
got
smile.
Troy Boy in the building.
Yeah.
Troy Boy.
Yes, and he has a couple of songs that we want to bless y'all with today.
Yeah.
We have DJ Sean Quest in the building.
Sean Quest.
He gonna be on them tables, giving you the business.
Yes, indeed.
And then guess our special guest,
Special guest.
the one,
The only.
the only. Let's do this together.
All right. Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Omar.
Omar.
TV.
I'm trying to tell you, y'all gotta stay tuned. Don't miss the show.
Yeah.
He gonna give you some of that funny. You ready?
Don't miss it, dummy.
Why they gotta be dumb? Why you gotta be all that?
'Cause that's how we talk in Baltimore. Don't act like
Oh yeah,
you
we
never-
do. We call each other names.
Hey, come on,
Baltimore,
dummy.
real.
You know how it go.
Whatever, nigga. Get out of
There
here.
you go. All that.
You got to. You gotta keep it 100. But we got your boy in the building.
Yes.
We got Troy Boy here.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Troy
get
Boy
to
Fresh
it.
Yo.
Yeah.
Fresh show, don't forget that.
Gotta get that fresh.
Got to
Yeah.
add
With
that
that
in
yo.
Our first special guest
Yes.
is here.
Yeah, I'm
How are you,
glad.
sir?
Oh man, I'm glad to be here. I appreciate the love, support, man. I'm glad to be here with y'all, man.
Enlighten the people on Troy Boy Fresh
Oh
Yo.
man, Troy Boy Fresh Show. That's pretty plain and simple, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Troy Boy got that nickname as a youngin', little boy. Then the Fresh Show came more so in high school where I knew Mayberry.
Mayberry,
Yeah,
yep.
you know. I switched up in gym
He's about
class.
to put
He's
your
about to put
government
my
out
whole
there.
government.
No,
You
no,
think
no,
it's
no,
all
no,
right?
You
no.
can put a government out there.
Nah,
I
we
know
ain't
you
doing that.
lied.
We don't do none of that. She
got
told me
good
keep
credit.
it,
She
keep
got a
it,
good
keep
name.
it closed. That's what I did. No, but you know, Fresh Show. That's pretty much came from high school days. You know what I'm saying? I switch up out of the street clothes, throw up the gym uniform, and get buckets on them in gym.
Oh.
Like, oh, Fresh
Definitely
Show out
fre-
there.
Definitely fresh.
Yeah.
So you gotta tell everybody who don't know you, what do you do?
What do you do?
Man, what
Troy
don't?
Boy Fresh
The
Yo?
thing is, the question should be what I don't do. I'm
I
always
hear
ripping
that.
and running. You know.
Hear that hustle?
If it ain't music, it's clothes. We got that. Shout out to my bro, Ugly Boy Reese. Holy cow, Team Ugly. We got that running. You can get any t-shirts, sweatshirts, anything you want, man. It's all about just being productive every second of the day. I'm out here detailing cars, whatever I gotta do. I got the Troy Boy Auto detailing, whatever you want, man. I do it. I don't
Hustle
stay
man
still.
in the
That's
building.
right.
Hey, you can't sit still. You gotta get that money.
No, not at all. Oh, we
Got
respect
to.
it. We respect it.
Yeah.
And doing all of that, plus making time to be in the studio, drop songs,
Yep.
produce your stuff and everything.
True.
And he came through with 2 songs.
2 songs I had to bless with. You know, it's been a good week. You know, shout out to DJ DUI. He been spinning me crazy the past 2 weeks, you know, and he been hitting me on his show with a couple bangers I got one, Blow They Mind, produced by Ghost Beats. And I also got one that you said you wanted to get into,
Yeah.
She Love It. That's when I get to talking my trash on that, so, you know.
Well, shout out to DUI. DJ DUI.
Yeah,
I
we
caught-
try
I
to
caught a
support
DUI.
DMV, man, always, man.
Yeah.
Got to.
Well, let's get into some music.
Let's get into some music, man.
So which one you want?
Into first?
Which
Well,
one?
the first one we could play is, hey, why not? The first one I sent to you was
Yeah.
it Blow They Mind?
Blow They Mind.
Blow
Why
they
not?
mind, Marcus.
There
Let's
you
get
go.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's you right there.
Intro
Oh,
you
man,
do
they
it.
gonna put the camera on me. Want me to give
Yeah,
it to them?
tell them.
Bang,
Plug
tell
it.
them you about
Blow
to
They
blow
Mind,
mind.
Troy Boy, Fresh Show in the building, man. Got Blow They Mind produced by Ghost Beats. This one is that banger, man. I'm telling y'all, get ready.
That
Ready.
smack right there, Marcus.
Straight up,
It's a
all
slapper.
bars, straight bars, man. No lame music over here.
All
That's what
right.
we do. Yeah.
This gon' blow they mind, another level, turn it up. They slept on me that last time that they can't get enough. We in the club, phones flicking, bottles popping. She fucking with them spenders, that's her only option. She don't fuck with no losers, she let them win the shit. That broke shit ain't amusing, she let them spend the shit. Into the winter, get litty like a night in June. Make them switch up the subject when I'm in that room. Playing shit cool, been a nigga, always chillin'. I'm telling myself every day I'ma touch a million. Too much I'm skilled at, hustle since a little kid. You can have all them likes, I'ma chase this bread. These niggas weird, I don't keep them in my presence. 10 minutes with a bitch, then she getting naked, showing off flexing. And that pussy like to stroke it, she gon' drop it low, want me bust it wide open. This gon' blow they mind, another level, turn it up. They slept on me that last time that they can't get enough. We in the club, phones flicking, bottles popping. She fucking with them spenders, that's her only option. Lady in the building, flashes flicking off the phone. Bitches lick each other titties, try to blame it on Patron. Ain't my money, leave it alone. Always close where the bag at. End of the day, what mine since a mask clap. Troy boy, they blast that, telling me my shit poppin'. Before I hit the booth, gotta twist the gas in the chocolate. Always the best option, one they stay checking for. One man race, always see me sprinting to the dirt. Running out the asshole, bust it all out the breeze flow. CPR boy known to bring the life to build. Little nigga like to eat, ain't gaining no pounds. No dead weight to lift up when I'm on the ground. This gon' blow they mind, another level, turn it up. They slept on me that last time that they can't get enough. We in the club, phones flicking, bottles popping. She fucking with them spenders, that's her only option.
Your nails look nice. Just say thank you.
So are yours.
Just say thank you.
I don't want to. Hey, look.
Shout out to my man.
Man, whatever. We just
Forget
got.
about you, dummy.
We just got.
Forget about you, dummy.
All right, ugly.
Shout out to my man.
Troy Boy
Troy
Fresh.
Boy
Yo,
in the building.
that was his
right.
song.
That was his song.
Yep.
That's
That
the problem
heat
with you
blow
pretty
they
girls,
mind.
man.
Got to let 'em
Y'all
know.
get told y'all pretty too much, man. Y'all don't even
You
know
see
how
how
to
he
say
come for me?
thank you.
Let me explain something to y'all. Every Friday, he tries me, and then when we get on the air, he try to come for me more. Cause you know
What
I
did
can't
I
put
do?
my. You know, I
I
can't
ain't
put
do
my.
nothing but tell you you look nice.
I can't put my hands on you while we on camera.
Uh-oh, I'm
Why
staying
would
out of
you
that.
want to do that?
In the name of Jesus, hallelujah. We got that song that just was on there.
Yeah.
Blow
Troy
they
Boy.
mind. Troy Boy.
Who
Fresh
produced that?
Yo.
Ghost Beats, man. He got some fire, man. If you listen to a lot of my tracks, man, he behind a lot of it. Along with Ron Rico, Al C, they Baltimore producers. Got to shout them out. They my dudes. They've been behind the past couple projects I've done, which is pretty much I got on Bandcamp and Dat Pimp as well. That's when I was on my Ready to Blow mixtape series. I had DJ Jabril, he hosted it.
My man Jabril.
DJ DNA.
Yeah, Wild Child.
Yeah, going back to the Architect days with Nige and Mike Mack.
Yeah, they my people.
Yeah,
Right there,
been out the
over
loop
East
for a
Baltimore.
little. Yeah, over the east. That's when I was taking that trip from west to east to go lay down that heat. You know, but I've been pretty much on the west side of town handling things. You know, recording on some home-based things.
What made you get into music?
What made me get into it is funny. I was talking to hilarious Omar before I came in here. I told him, man, it would start from in his field. We'd be outside cracking on each other, starting joking. Then the next thing you know, it go from joking to you got a circle of freestyle, and everybody think they can rap. You know, then it goes from you outside with your homies freestyling to like, damn, I really can do this. So let me try to go lay this down. Back in 1994, my man Calvin, he was in his father's garage in the back with the turntables, hitting on instrumentals. We started rapping then. And ever since then, it's been history. You know, I've been running with it.
So it's been going down since 1994.
That's when I first got a piece of notebook paper, pencil in my backyard, and wrote down my first verse ever.
You remember it?
Do I remember, man? I was probably 11 years old. How did I start off? It was reckless.
Yeah, I bet it
And,
was.
you know, because I was so young, hanging around the older dudes, so I'm pretty much just rapping about stuff that I'm hearing. I might not experience it at all, but you're going to talk about it. Man, I'm talking about wars, shooting, and all that type of stuff. That's what I heard.
Right.
But, you know, the more you do music, the more you figure out who you are. You know, you go from hearing instrumentals to getting your own beats sent to you. Like, you know what, this fit me. Let me give the people my story. I can't rap like somebody else and talk about what he talking about. That's his life story. I'm real big on, you know, just pretty much giving people the Troy boy, you know, the hustler, slick talking, fresh type dude, you know. I don't ever, you ain't gonna hear me talking about how many guns I done banged. I don't do that. You ain't gonna hear me talking about how much dope I sold. I leave that to them. I just, you know, just stand in my own lane and just pretty much create my own fan base and keeping the customer satisfied, man.
Yes, indeed. We like that.
Gotta keep that foot on the gas, can't put it on the brake. It's been on the brake too long. All I know is accelerate.
We're going to accelerate to this next song.
Was it the She Love It, the one you wanted to hear?
Yeah, She Love
That's what I'm talking, that track.
She love it.
She
Mayberry loves
it.
it.
Troy boy in the building.
Troy boy, fresh yo.
Man, it's a blessing to be here, man. I appreciate that.
Let's get into that She Love It.
Yeah.
Let's get into
Mayberry loves it.
She sure do.
She want to hit. Yeah.
I'm going to hear it today.
Yeah, bring that heat. Let's get it.
Whoop, whoop.
Welcome back home, baby. This time you're gonna make it. If trouble comes, you'll know how to take it.
Now, these niggas be out here stunting for the gram. Sure they ain't in all that, though. Gotta show. Yeah.
She ain't big on apologies, her heart a little colder. She ain't with the pillow talk, she love to bend it over. Can't complain about that odor, she love to smell of gasoline. Know your boy on fire, she love to throw that match to me. She don't want no nigga soft to say he's sorry. She want a nigga that's paid and brag about what he bought me. Keep them haters looking salty, say wishing me bad luck. Every day the same, go to sleep with my bag up. They twisting the gas up, get ready for another mission on my way to the lab. Making all the hustlers listen, jewels sparking glisten. Big timer from 2000. There's a lot of perpetrators walk with the juice now. They doing a bruise sound, get goosebumps when I lay a verse. Been trapping all day, she found with a designer purse. Bagging up the work, gotta replace what I spent today. She gon' bend it over cause she know I got the dick to lay. She ain't big on apologies, her heart a little colder. She ain't with the pillow talk, she love to bend it over. Can't complain about that odor, she love to smell of gasoline. Know your boy on fire, she love to throw that match to me. She ain't big on apologies, her heart a little colder. She ain't with the pillow talk, she love to bend it over. Can't complain about that odor, she love to smell of gasoline. Know your boy on fire, she love to throw that match to me. You can smell like gas raking through the pores. I spark it up, boy, got the game straight talking out them drawers. Sauce be dripping all over that floor, paper way thicker than bounty. Gotta stay true, I'm still the dude that's spitting on for the county. Never keep them haters around me, can I stoop down to that clown shit? $1 flow, I got engineers be making my sound. Make no for making them pounds flip. Real hustler ambition, getting money, fuck the haters. I don't see no competition, filling up my composition. No land left in my pussy, she in love with all my bars. Where I bought this instrument, working hard is that simple. Nowadays don't need to shine, I come through with gasoline, she got that flame that ease my mind. She ain't big on apologies, her heart a little colder. She ain't with the pillow talk, she love to bend it over. Can't complain about that odor, she love to smell of gasoline. Know your boy on fire, she love to throw that match to me. She ain't big on apologies, her heart a little colder. She ain't with the pillow talk, she love to bend it over. Can't complain about that odor, she love to smell of gasoline. Know your boy on fire, she love to throw that match to me.
She loves it.
She does.
Mayberry loved it.
I sure did. I loved it.
Yes,
that
indeed.
bang.
Our special guest is with us, Troy Boy.
Troy
Fresh
boy,
yo.
fresh yo.
That was another song, we 2 for 2.
2 for 2 bangers, man. That's what I do. Knock them out the park.
Yes, indeed. The DJ Riz Show, episode 31.
Yes.
DJ Riz, I'm here.
But I know you got a mixtape that you said that's coming out soon.
Yeah, I'm working on a mixtape right now. Got to give for the people. It's only right. I done got an interview in a week. I've been on the online airways. It's time to trying to give the people something. I'm working on a project called
Talk to him right there. Talk to
Troy Story Volume 1. That's dropping, I'm gonna say, in another month on all major platforms, man. If you wanna hear some up-tempo buzz, good quality music, that's what I deliver, man. Nice catchy hooks, the wordplay is crazy. It's all there for you to enjoy, man. Definitely.
We got a lyricist in the house,
Don't
ladies
we?
and
That's what I
Make
do.
sure you tell the people again where they can find you.
You can find me on TroyBoy_Fresho on IG. You got me on Facebook, TroyBoy1. Had to give him a little bit of the government, not too much. Then I got the Twitter, TroyBoy410. And then if you out and about, you can always catch up with me in Baltimore.
My man said he ain't hard to find.
Ain't hard to find, you know what it is.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you for stopping by.
Yes.
I really appreciate this, man. This is a blessing.
So if they want to find any of your bodies or work online, where can
Yeah,
they go
I'm available on DatPiff, also Bandcamp. Just look up Troy Boy. It ain't hard to find.
Yes,
You're fine.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Lock in with my man. He ain't playing no game.
No games.
Support.
Yes.
Definitely support.
That's what we
Support,
do.
please.
Baltimore's
Support.
to the fullest.
He's
That's all I know.
He's such an ass.
So support, please. DJ Sean Quest, we need you,
Yes,
homie.
please.
It's the DJ
Take it
Red
away.
Show,
Yes.
episode 31.
Woo! Whoop, whoop.
Support.
Glad to be here, man.
Support.
DJ Red Show.
Subscribe.
It's your boy,
YouTube.
Troy
DJ
Boy.
Red Show.
Yes, it's official.
Yeah,
Troy Boy.
let's get
Fresh
it.
yo.
We out here.
You know what it is.
Sean Quest, we need you.
That was dope.
You up there? How come you can hear it and I can't?
Something wrong with your Secret Service.
All I hear is Marcus yelling in my ear.
All right, let's switch them out.
Yes, what you got? Omar is up. Hilarious, Omar.
Look, don't be trying to be all flirty with this man.
His girl right there. I ain't trying to get
That's
checked.
what I'm saying. He is
I
not
know
a
better.
single
That's why
man.
her bag. I put her bag up for her and everything. Make sure she good. I don't want no problem.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are back. The DJ Red Show, episode 31. Would you put the 3 and the 1 up? You happy, ain't you? You so
Yeah.
happy.
I am happy.
Talk to the people.
Because we got hilarious Omar in the building.
He is in the building.
What's up? What's up? Gang, 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 gang.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yes.
I went through hell and high water to get him here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad he's here.
Yeah.
By God's grace, I'm in the building.
Hey,
Yes.
man, you here? Yes.
Shout out to you, my brother.
Hey man, I'm glad to be on the DJ Red show. Y'all have brought some really good people and influences through. So I'm glad to be here, man. I couldn't ask to be on a better show.
Well, we're happy that you're here.
Yes.
Thank
Now
you.
let's get to know you a little better.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up?
Break it down to the people where you from. A lot of people are confused.
I know, man, because I throw the accents from here and
Right.
there and everywhere. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? I'm originally born in Baltimore. Baltimore for the people
That's
that
right,
know
with
the
a D.
accent.
With a D.
Baltimore.
What it do, shorty?
What's up,
Fuck it
stupid?
is, dummy.
Love
Yeah,
it.
West Side, Liberty Heights, Liberty and Garrison.
Okay.
Also lived in Park Heights for a little bit.
Okay.
And
Your stomping ground?
Yes, I do.
I grew up in the majority of my life in Prince George's County,
Okay.
and then Montgomery County, Silver Spring area. My mom was fortunate enough to get Section 8 out there. Couldn't afford it with the cash, but it was a blessing to be in Silver Spring, a good academic setting and environment for me to have a better outlook on life, and it got me where I am today.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so awkward sitting here and listening to him be so politically correct and talk so eloquently. No, I'm just saying because when I see him on Instagram, especially the latest one when he did the whole DC to Baltimore rendition
yeah.
of
Oh yeah.
the girl that had to jump off with the jump off and he ain't know and you came back with the stuff on your face. It's hard for me to It was hard for me to sit here because you really did give a breakdown on how it really is from a DC be more
Dead on.
Yes.
With the lingo and everything.
everything.
Yeah, I mean that comes with living in a very treacherous environment, and it's very treacherous in real life.
It is.
And it's
real
very
out here.
relatable because we can go online and we can show all of our accomplishments, and everybody looks like they're living the $1 million dream and $1 million life, but there's only 1% of the population that actually experiences the glory, the glitz, and the real glamour. Everything else is a front.
Yep.
So my whole trajectory when it comes to creating content is to remind people that just because celebrities and influencers have arrived in a sense of what they push on us as far as that form of life, real life still occurs.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
And that's the connection and rapport that I try to build with the people that follow me, that subscribe to what I do in my comedy. I try to keep it original, authentic, because at the end of the day, if you're not in that 1%, you are in the majority. Meaning, we have a lot of things to overcome.
Right.
So that's my basis. That's where I'm at.
I think that's what makes you hot though. Because you can take something that's relatable and still make it funny. And that's
Yeah.
what makes a good comedian, because you can have people that's talking about stuff that's not relatable, but it might be funny to half of the crowd, and the other half is looking at it like, what? But when you talk about, hey, you might have smashed something and you don't know what it, you don't know
She
what.
got that kaya.
She got that Casablanca. You know what I'm saying?
It's
That
something
game
that's
over.
relatable. I mean, whether it's a female or it's a dude, you don't know what you don't know what you did last night. You might have had too much to drink. And you like, oh, I don't even know what happened. It's
Yeah.
relatable to both genders. It's relatable to no matter what your sexual
You know what that
preference
feel
is.
like?
Right.
I don't know nothing about that life,
Okay.
but you know what it feel like.
Hey, you said it's relatable.
See,
To
don't laugh
what?
at him, Omar. I told you he tries it all the time.
I'm just saying.
I don't have those problems.
So
Everybody wrap up.
Yeah,
Rain
You gotta
coat.
keep it wrapped. Double time, triple time.
quadruple. Do what
Whatever
you
it
gotta do.
takes.
Put that rubber on.
And if
put
you're
that
one of the
raincoat.
men out there that can't get hard because you're cheating on your real woman and your body ain't connected to the side chick, it's time for you to go to the gas station and get you one of them rhinos or black
rhinos
ants
and drink it
so
with
you can
milk.
execute.
And drink it with
What
milk.
is that? What ginseng drink? Something?
Oh, girl, we passed the ginseng.
I don't know. I don't
Rhino.
have
A
that
ginseng
area.
drink? I never had the ginseng
What you trying to
drink.
stay up? That's the fake Viagra.
No, it's something different.
I don't know what this is. Besides what never mind.
Girl, you've experienced it before, not even
I
though
ain't
you was experiencing the rhino.
Listen, if a man can last longer than an hour,
He on
He's
something.
on something. He's on drugs. Lance Armstrong was stripped of his titles because he was on drugs,
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
Don't nobody ride a bike that good. Crackheads don't ride bikes that good.
But they lean hard though. They lean real hard.
That's the dope things.
They be leaning.
Yeah, that's the dope thing.
That's that Lexington Market lean.
Oh my.
Oh my.
So what made you get into comedy?
Man, I had hoop dreams. You know, my whole thing was, you know, trying to use natural God-given ability to get out of a situation.
Gotcha.
And I was fortunate enough to play college ball, and I played at Coppin State University, and then I transferred to Division II school, Millersville University, and as far as going to the NBA, that window started to close. From the dedication to the, you know, it's politics and everything. So, you know, once I seen that window closing and it being an obstacle I felt like I could not overcome, I said, you know what? It's time to turn the page. And then I said, man, what else can I do and devote my time to that I know I will have a passion and a love for? So I started to take up comedy. I started watching comedy because my whole family is funny. You know, we are just naturally, we're just entertainers by nature. I get that from my mom.
Hey.
Shout
But,
out.
You know, I started studying, you know, comedy, and I'm like, I think I can do this. And it started from there. I got on stage. My school had a talent show. I got what do you call it, disqualified because I used vulgar language. But I set a tone with myself, and I was like, man, I need to continue to do this. And it started from there. I never looked back.
Now, how long ago was this?
This was 2010. Yeah, that I started, and I've you know, built layers every step of the way. Yeah.
And you also be spreading the message. It ain't just about comedy with you.
Nah, man, like, and that's the thing, like, when I get online, there's a period of time, and this is what really, you know, got me into doing something more than just comedy and bigger than comedy. Who you are as a person has to be way more than who other people are. A lot of us live our lives vicariously through other influencers, and sometimes it's not in our best interest. And I've seen so much ridiculousness from my Explore page on Instagram to Facebook, and I've realized, you know, after a certain age, you start to come into yourself, and you realize, you know, I'm a black man in America, and what that means. Once you realize that, you have no choice, and some people won't realize it, and some people will, but for me, you know, people were very geared into my comedy in the ignorance of my comedy. So I said, hold on. When I do things ignorant online, it goes crazy. Everybody loves me. When I do things that are insightful and enlightening, my community that supports me for my ignorant comedy or ignorant, they don't support me for my intellect or my ability to show you that, look, there's all sides of this thing. So I looked at it as a challenge. Like, I don't want y'all to just look at the ignorant stuff and just carry on about your day. There's another side to this that you have to be in tune with as well. And I feel like I'm obligated to the black community, being a black man in America and knowing what we face, to enlighten my black kings and queens on not just the funny, ignorant, immature stuff, but the things that we need to look into and educate ourselves on that we're not aware of, you know? So I look at it as a big thing. I don't think any person, if you feel as though you're out there, I don't care if you're making money off it and you're touring in the world, if you want to be great, you got to be a great person first. If you want to be great. You can be as popular as you want to be. People can buy as many tickets as they want. But if you're not sending a message with what you do, I don't care about the popularity. What are you doing for your people? Because at the end of the day, I can make it. So many celebrities make it, and what do? This is all mine.
Yeah.
You gave nothing back to the people that supported you. You gave nothing to change the narrative of, you know, letting people know that you have the power to, you know, this gets deeper than, you know, the surface of what I'm saying, but my objective is to use my comedy for other agendas. Because the world has an agenda. America has an agenda. Now I got an agenda. Because you got an agenda, I got to have an agenda. And, you know, it comes to a point where when you know you have influence, what else do the people need? They need to laugh. Because we live in a crazy world. But what else do they need? They need the enlightenment. They need the knowledge. Because some people don't read a book. Some people don't have the time to watch the news. So you can watch Hilarious Omar TV and get your daily dosage.
You hear that plug?
There you go. I want you to look in that camera and
Hold
say
up.
it again.
You can watch, if you're out there and you're not tuning in and reading books, you don't know who Martin Luther King is, Malcolm X, Sojourner Truth, Harriet Tubman. If you don't know these people, watch Hilarious Omar TV, and I will give you the modern day history of what you need to know.
Yeah, because you need to know.
Somebody need to tell them.
Yes. Hilarious Omar TV is here.
Yes.
That's the Instagram. That's Twitter. You on Twitter?
Hilarious Omar on Twitter.
On Twitter. Shout them out. Shout out your platform.
So if you want to not only get a daily laugh, which is medicine to the soul, but you also you as well want to be enlightened on what we need to know as brown people in society, check out my Instagram at Hilarious Omar TV. A lot of people don't know how to spell that, unfortunately, but that's why you need to tune in. Hilarious Omar TV.
Yeah, he's gonna teach you that.
On Instagram, on Twitter, it's Hilarious Omar. And on Facebook, my Facebook fan page where I have daily content being pushed out, Hilarious Omar on Facebook fan page as well.
What made you add the TV to your situation?
So I realized when I had the Hilarious Omar aspect, everybody just wanted me to do content, like just comedy. And I'm like, man, it's so much bigger than just comedy. Just coming to my page to laugh, that's not who I am anyway. When people meet me out on the street, they're like, man, I expected you to be this wild, crazy guy. And when I heard that, you know, in the moment, you know, the dap and the, yo, let's take a picture, that's cool for that. But now I'm walking away like, hold on. The people that follow me, I'm way bigger than this. I look up to people like Muhammad Ali, trendsetters, and people that had a fight. And I look at myself, I can only be that powerful if I follow suit with what we need to be doing as a people. I'm an uplifter. I'm not just a comedian, I'm an uplifter. I'm an enlightener. You know, I'm an educator. So the TV gives me the ability, as soon as you watch TV, you have a choice to tune into what you want to watch, correct? You have different channels on television. When you have the Hilarious Omar TV, you in my world. I didn't ask you to come on my page, but I'm glad that you're here.
Yes, indeed.
And now that you're here, it's time for you to get what you need from me. I'm gonna help your day be easier. I'm gonna help your knowledge and understanding of the world and where everything is placed in your position. I'm gonna allow you to have a better understanding of self-worth, you know, and you will have learned something and have felt good learning, you know, when you come visit my page.
I think that TV takes you out of the box.
Yeah.
It takes you out of the box and it allows you to own it. It's just like TV, my station, I can do whatever the heck I want.
Exactly.
So it takes it from being here and opens everybody's eyes up. So that's definitely a smart perspective on making sure that I don't want to get stuck in the box. I got way more to offer. I'm bigger than just telling jokes. I'm bigger than just being ignorant with my jokes.
Because it was a problem. Like I would get messages on the regular of people just wanting me to, hey, do how Philly dudes sound, do how Chicago dudes sound, do Atlanta. And I'm like, wow, is this the only reason why? Because every time I do one of those videos, my following goes up. But it's like, that's not me on the regular. It's fun to do it, and it's really to show you how talented I am, and the fact that I can be universally funny, especially for my people. But at the same time, it put me in that box that you were talking about. And I'm like, I am no boxed in person. That's why I could do one thing. I can connect to everybody. Now, the black community is my #1 concern because we are the bottom feeders of the United States of America. However, my comedy isn't to spread hate amongst the world and to excite a riot. It's to understand that, look, black people in this position, the world needs to understand that. Black people need to understand that. The killings, the violence. Why are we killing each other when we're on the extermination list? That makes no sense. I don't care what type of problems that you have with the brother down the street. You all are just as broke. And what y'all really need to do, instead of killing each other, y'all need to figure out how y'all can make more money together.
Right.
And you know, so that's more so of my angle. So the TV, it takes away that whole box frame, and it allows people to know before you even click TV. That means I'm about to watch something that I don't know what it is.
And have that freedom
Right.
to be able to, hey, you gonna watch this, it's free, it's me.
Right.
You can't ask for more than that.
No, you can't. Hilarious Omar TV is here right
Yes.
now.
You know it.
We appreciate you, my brother.
Hey man, I appreciate this platform, and I'm glad that you created it to have a young, you know, soon-to-be star, you know, come through and shed light.
Yeah, you should
Give
get
me that
You
exposure.
should have a tour DJ.
A tour DJ?
He always gonna plug himself in. Where's the Sharpie?
Damn
Where's
right.
the Sharpie? I ain't mad at him.
Hey, I
This
got
my brother right here, Hustle.
I didn't even announce DJ. For one,
Oh, they talking
don't
in
you
the
got a
background.
movie and stuff?
Want,
You was
they
in a
want to
movie?
executive produce a show with Hilarious Omar.
Yeah, they do.
That's
Really?
what they say.
Yes,
in the,
that's what we're in the
my
ear.
Service right
We're
now.
hearing it in the ear.
Yeah.
See, look at blessings.
hold up, you gotta hit him with the I'm paid smile.
Hey!
All right, so check it out. One thing that I've been keeping from the people, only because I've been told to do so. Your boy,
Is
to
this
all
an
my,
exclusive?
this is exclusive.
DJ
This
Ray,
rate's exclusive.
Exclusive.
So to all my people
Look
out
at
there,
them, tell them.
to all my people out there that have been supporting me along this way,
Oh, goodness.
don't feel as though your support has been in vain. Because there are people in high places
Yeah.
that felt the same way as you did. I am in a movie, y'all.
Woo!
A real movie.
Yes.
Should I throw some names out
Yes,
there?
please.
No,
throw
come on,
some names
sprinkle,
out.
sprinkle, sprinkle.
We got Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black.
In the movie.
We got the one and only Tristan Wilds.
Woo! Mac Wiles.
We got,
He gonna give it again. Hey!
I was about to say Idris Elba. We don't got Idris Elba.
But he
We got
Idris
something better,
Elba
though.
like-
What you got? What you
Idris
got?
Elba
We
like
got Blair Underwood.
Woo!
Blair Underwood. You hear
The
that?
ladies gonna like this one that I'm about to
Okay,
hit
let
them
me
with
see. Let me see. Let me hear this.
We got Michael Ealy, y'all.
Oh!
Don't look him in the eyes. That nigga got eyes like Simba from The Lion
Hey,
King.
don't he?
man.
You think he know what he do?
My
Hey.
ex-girlfriend used to love him.
And
I
it's,
used to love his eyes.
we got,
You
we,
did?
how many of y'all like Empire?
Oh, we love
We
him.
love
Y'all love Empire? Y'all love
Yeah.
Empire?
Yeah.
Guess who we got?
What-
Ghost Wife.
Oh.
She was cheating in Power, but she ain't cheating in this movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
The girl that played Ghost.
What,
I'm sorry I don't
Nateri?
know y'all by name. I'm not Hollywood yet. so-
Nateri.
She
Is
was
it
in
Nateri?
3LW too.
Yeah,
wasn't
Nat-
Yeah.
Is
she?
it
was
Nateri or
She was
Nateri?
messing with the lawyer who was in Lil Raz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But y'all know Power dude just packed up and left.
But yeah, he did.
And it's starring a young star in the making. He, for real, he's a star. When he came on set, my panties almost got wet. No
Man, I
homo.
know that's right.
What's his name? His name is Kofi Cerebo.
Nice.
He's the star of Queen Sugar. The ladies love him.
Oh, the guy, the boy
Wait a
like
minute.
that. You got a boy like that. Him, right?
See, yeah, but you know, never mind. I can't.
So they died.
I don't know if that was a good impersonation, but Kofi
Kofi
Cerebo, he's a young black dude. You know what I mean? He got some style, some swag to him. He can act his ass off. And y'all are gonna see him. The title of the movie is called Really Love.
Nice.
And it's a Baltimore, it's a DC theme, and we've shot all around the DMV area
Okay.
to get the perfect authentic shots, and it has a lot to do with gentrification and how at one point DC was Chocolate City. That's what it was known for, and it has evolved into a gentrified area. So he's Kofi Cerebo is playing an artist, a black artist, who's from the hood, and Caucasian America took a real strong liking into his work, and I'm one of his friends in the movie that he kind of gets his community love from, so he can be reminded, like, hey, this is still home. You know, just because people took a value in your art, you don't have to change.
Right.
You know,
You keep them grounded.
yeah.
I love it.
But it's a love story. It's a little bit of drama in there, and it's going to be a hit. It's big. It's real big.
I'm happy for you,
It's
man.
real big, man. And Baltimore, DC, I want y'all to know, man, support your own, because you for one, you never know what's going to happen. Two, you never know what opportunities supporting your own can do for the community and the people that are coming, behind.
Yes,
So,
indeed. Big
gotta do
move.
that.
Hilarious Omar is here.
And that was that exclusive.
Exclusive.
DJ Red exclusive.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's right. All that.
He gave us the sound effects.
You got a show coming up in Philly.
Yeah, tomorrow night we're in Philly. Ken Jones, who's a comedian, he's worked with Michael Blackson, Kevin Hart. He has a birthday comedy show, Extravaganza. It's going to be in North Philly, if I can, remember. Yeah, it's in North Philly, and the tickets are in my bio on my Instagram at Hilarious Omar TV. It's not too late if you guys want to travel up to Philly. It's a lot of good sightseeing. It's going to be funny, hilariously funny, safe, because you gotta have a safety.
Yes.
And it's going to be very entertaining, and we're gonna party like it's '99.
Yes, 1999. Our special guest is here. I'm
Yes.
glad you came through, man.
Man, I'm glad I came through. I'm glad you had me come through.
Oh man, all that.
Y'all are nothing but a blessing.
Yes.
We receive it.
Well, we thank you for blessing us with some of that dope information about that movie,
Yes.
giving people another side of you, so they won't
Yeah.
think all you say is what it do and dummy.
Right, and that's key. In this world that we live in, for one, people have profited off of our culture for so long, and black people get the little bit, the crumbs, off of things that we do regularly.
No acknowledgement.
No acknowledgement, no credibility, sometimes no recognition, period. And I was watching, what was I watching recently? I was watching Aretha Franklin's bio, rest in peace,
Yes,
rest in
rest in
paradise to the queen of soul. Aretha Franklin just passed, and I was watching some of her biography, and they talked about how she came up with a phrase, not whoop upside the head. It was a phrase that she came out with. Oh, sock it to me.
Sock it to me.
And we've been having our culture stripped from us since we got off the boats. But in entertainment, the entertainment history from the beginning of time, I actually got to see a video on Facebook. The guy that actually created the Elvis persona. It was an artist that actually created the way Elvis sounds, the music. So he was an artist, an independent artist at first. Elvis comes along, he has the look, he's white, he has the universal appeal. So he took the back seat, and instead of him being an artist, he started to write for Elvis. And I don't know if you guys seen that story. I believe I shared it. You can go to my Omar Terrell Facebook page, but I looked at the history of that. So, this is nothing new. We got to make sure we keep our culture in-house, and we got to make sure, like, hey man, this DC. If anybody's tuning in from DC, one of the kings of beat your feet. I know it's not that popular. Go-go is not that popular in the Baltimore region.
Yeah, but we know.
But it's a black dance, beat your feet. They have now taken beat your feet overseas to, I believe, the UK. Crazy Legs is one of the best beat your feet dancers that has, implemented the whole beat your feet thing to go-go. He went overseas and took it overseas. He has white people or Caucasians overseas beating their feet by the thousands.
Wow.
But it just shows you everything we do is king and queen like. And we have to understand how valuable we are. We have to remember that, and this is no, this is no slap in the face to anybody in the world or any ethnicity, but Black people have lost their understanding of their value. And we just got to get that back.
So we're going to get it back. And I know if y'all don't know, again, we got hilarious Omar TV in the building.
Yes, we do.
This is episode 31.
The DJ Red
The
show.
DJ Red show. But you just heard how he was talking about dancing. Red's going to be playing at DJ in that Sangria. Y'all get y'all dance on there too and get it popping.
No super hard trap. We got a little corporate trap I'm going to throw in there. But we're going to keep it real sexy, real grown tonight. Yes.
I'm gonna stop through there with the
Everybody
team.
take a shower before you
Yeah,
come,
please don't.
you know.
Don't come smelling bad.
Smell like you care.
Yeah, or at least like you attempting to care.
Leave your 9 to 5 at work.
Yes.
Please. And the smells that came with it.
Yes.
Our special guest.
And the clothes.
Yeah, and the clothes.
So we're gonna go back over our guests.
Yes.
So we had Troy Boy Fresh Yo.
Yes.
We have Omar Hilarious TV in the building.
Just flip that all up, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, Hilarious Omar TV.
Don't sound dyslexic on me now. Come on now.
Don't
Omar Hilarious TV.
Look, don't try me. And then guess what? We gotta give it to our DJ.
Yeah.
Sean Questa came through.
Came through and blessed us with the beautiful sounds.
Yes, he did, and he up there blessing everybody. So we gotta give him all the love and support for coming through.
And we getting up out of here.
Yeah, because Red's got to get on those tables.
I got to go get my wiggy on. And we thank you for coming through, my brother.
Hey, man, it's been a blessing being here, being able to share a little bit of my journey.
This episode.
Yes, he did. He kicking knowledge more than he just kicking laughs.
Yeah, and much more success to you.
Yes.
Thank you, man. I put it as a chip on my shoulder, man. Things shall be done.
Yes, sir.
For everybody that's tuned in, please make sure that you go and follow us on Instagram, The DJ Red Show.
Yep.
Follow this one right here at
DJ REDDZ.
Double D's, throw some D's on there.
Throw some double D's on
Okay, there you go. And then follow your girl Mayberry, myself at I am Mayberry. That's MIAMMAYBERRY.
The best berry.
The sweetest berry. And then we want y'all to go out and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The DJ Red Show.
Yes, indeed.
We officially own that. So keep following, keep liking, definitely subscribe so we can get that love and support. We
Help us
appreciate
out,
y'all.
Omar. We need some more followers.
Right.
Absolutely. Just share the tag to me and I'll make sure everybody knows.
Yeah, we gotta be famous like this one right here. You know?
We're going to make it together, baby.
Yes, we
Got
are.
to, man.
We out of here. Another
Takes a
episode
village.
in the bag.
31.
So 31. We out here. Whoop, whoop.
Yay.
Yay. Yay.
We
Take the
did
lead,
that.
take the lead.
Millie Brown.
DJ Red for you suckers. DJ Red for you suckers. DJ Red for you suckers.